my gosh. Good to see you. You too. You still in Dallas here? Mm-hmm. Yep. Still over there. So.
Now this is where you proved yourself, ladies and gentlemen. I know y'all do this in class, but really want you to show us what you got. All the time. Don't let it whoop you, you whoop it. Come on now. We're just getting started. Don't toot it up. Just stay level. Foundation is key. Building your inner core, your inner strength. Really key. One day with me, you'd have a wonderful life. Hard as rock. Down.
Little mind, body, and spirit.
Yes, sir.
Mental toughness, emotional strength.
Believe in you, I believe in you.
What we were talking about, the ability to endure, persevere.
Let me tell you, when the fight comes, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have time to say, gosh, I wish I had an extra push-up. I should have run a little more. Gosh, I should have strengthened up my other core.
Okay? Remember the horse stance. Your feet have to be parallel. When you bring it to the ground, you have power. That's really the foundation of Kajukembo. It's the foundation of your power, both mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And my theory is, if it's not burning, you're not learning. Put both fists in front of you, like that, good. And keep them strong, so whenever any power comes down on it, you're feeling it, okay? Each time. Good. Yeah, feel it. Deeper, I'm not seeing it. Now we're talking. Move! 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 So much. We have this whole muscle group here. When you lift, that should be lifting. This is not lifting. This is a duck drinking water, okay? You've got to keep your head up right here. When you lift that leg, he should not notice that my leg is being lifted. Move! Move!
To understand the philosophy of everything being rooted and grounded and into the stance, and not to break the plank of lifting the shoulder, but coming from a strong, Western boxing, everything defensive is to maximize balance but also minimize target. So we really, what you guys are hopefully have the hat no matter what. I can't get these guys to get out of a boxing stance when I try, and as well as putting the chin down and the shoulders up, because in the sport everything is here, to block and roll. So the question is to maintain the defense for that specific sport with chin down and shoulders up. Then how do we not contradict being rooted when we strike?
And it's a really good question. And remember, versatility is the key. Versatility is key. He's lifting his shoulders and doing what he needs to when he's fighting a boxer. And he needs to be able to fight within that. If you're fencing, you do fencing stuff. If you're doing this, you do that. So adaptability is very, very important. Some guy comes up to me and he's lifting his shoulders the way you are, I'm going to break his knees because I don't want to get killed. That makes sense for what he's doing at that moment in time. So never get caught into one way of fighting. So you want to be able to think, how do I adapt to this fight right now? What do I do? The old question when Bruce Lee asked, he mentioned, if you see a street fight, you get 8 fighters, they'll all have a different answer for that fight. Some of your fighters, I see them, they can get into a kickboxing ring, an MMA thing, a karate kata competition, and adapt. So never let anything take over as a default. If it takes over as a default, good chance you could end up losing that fight.
You have a good, clear separation of where you are and what you're doing.
Exactly.
I mean, you can't play basketball on the football field.
Exactly. That's
sports,
exactly right. That's a really beautiful question. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Power is here. If you're not part of the earth, you're just a McDonald's wrapper floating in the wind. Okay? You gotta be dropped, you gotta be part of it. 1, follow me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a Wing Chun punch. These small knuckles are the knuckles you're hitting with. Whereas Kempo strike will be straight. Okay? Okay? Bondo strike would be these two drawing down this way. Bondo strike. Okay? This one hits. No, you okay, sir? Okay.
Sorry.
It's right in. These knuckles are hitting. The hand is relaxed and then it pushes in this way, okay? Yes, sir, please.
What are you trying to strike when you do that?
Oh, very good. I'm looking right below the sternum in here, okay? Block, speed, block, strike. 1, 2. Block, arms straight out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now as this happens here, this is one wild roundhouse punch. I'm stopping here, this arm comes around, this leg shoots right across. So stay where we are, sir. Okay, right in here. The reason I said makekomi is because when you do a makekomi with somebody, what are you doing to them? You're right on top of him, you just crush his chest cavity.
And I can tell you this, if you do that right, the air goes right out of him.
Yeah. See, I got him to talk about technique in front of people.
Oh,
I tricked you. This man is such a wealth of knowledge. He's like a book, but you can't open it because the pages are super glued together. Makekomi means falling on the person. And you probably don't want to do a makekomi if there's more than one of them. If it's a street situation, there's more than one. You don't want to get on the ground with anybody. That's what I have my shoot inside here, right there. Boom. Look at my positioning. See this horse stance we practiced earlier? See his ribs? My fish wants those ribs. Okay? And from here, any other break I want to do. Now, when you step away from a downed individual, always step to the crown. Never step here.
why is that? Somebody tell me, please.
He's got to find you.
He's got to do what?
He's got
to find you.
You got to find
So who has the advantage?
I do. You got to come to
That's
me.
it. Thank you, sir. And if you step to the crown, you could just start kicking. Just kicking the collarbone, kicking the head, kicking a lot of stuff down.
Yes.
Okay? Well, and it's harder. He could probably shoot you while he's upside down. But as you just go by with him, then you're fine. Let's do this. Thank you very much, sir. Master Jackson, sir, did you find Hayatoshi for these guys?
It's called the body drop.
Body drop. So then, it's called a body drop.
If you combine a right cross with that, it works really well.
With the block, this isn't in stone right now, but the reason I did the combination the way I did it, the block. Okay. That is not the way it is each time because nobody punches the mud in. Okay. What I just did, what some people call that dragging the tail, this roundhouse punch is coming towards me, right into his face. Up here, I snap it, break the two. 1, 2, and notice how it's bent this way, then I snap it. Not over here. Here. Here.
That'll wake you up. Last year.
Don't do it on the little.
See, disengage, boom, fail, do whatever. Nobody wins. There's no such thing as a knife fight. It's just knife killing and knife cutting. It's not a fight. You're just going to get cut and or stabbed, etc. So the moment you see something like this, boom, I want to hollow out. My body turns into a C. I can't reach you, but I can reach it. Yes, sir. From here. Watch this. See the mechanics? I'm not a strong guy. He's a very strong guy. But I'm using his own force, all his muscles, all his tendons, I'm using all this. I'm moving at a 45-degree angle to the side. I'm doing this. Don't do that. All I want to do is catch it.
Trying to focus on the ground.
You're letting me get your small She's going back the other direction. There you go. Okay, stop. That's a lot. It is, Alex. Yeah, a lot.
once you get past the phobia, the idea, oh, I'm gonna get cut, I'm gonna bleed. You know what, maybe you are. But guess what? You're not gonna get cut with a mortal cut or something. You might get a little bit. The way y'all are working, it's gonna work. You're gonna survive. You're gonna be fine. Yeah, he's not even letting go. That's outstanding.
Good job.
Well, I didn't say catch the ball in your hand.
I do that because people. The moment a guy does this, you get cut right there. The blood comes down. It's the veil of death. It gets in your eyes. It starts burning. You can't see. Maybe 10 out of 8 years. I want this. I want this. I don't want that. I want this. Oh. I am legitimately trying to cut you. Legitimately trying to cut you and stab you. Granted, I'm not doing it full speed and I'm not doing it hard. But my intent is to stick this in your chest or in your stomach or in your face or in your eye. Not really, but I mean, that's what I mean. You'll see me go from this to this, to this, to this, to this, cross, up, all over the place. You start opening yourself up. You want to be in close.
That's a whole different. You started. Take it.
What's happening? Why? He's focusing too much on this. Where am I asking you guys to look?
Chest.
You look at the chest. You look at the chest, you can see everything move. His eyes move. See everything move. Nice. Oh.
There
you go, Brandon.
This is all you. Yeah.
Turn out there, Jeff.
Turn out. There you go.
No grappling, okay? Have we done this before?
Oh. Thank you, sir. It's happened. No. Oh, no. We're talking. Yeah. I can find it. There you go. Right there. Back in the day.
Oh, no.
Got it.
They like to eat.
Sorry.
Boom. Smooth, smooth. All you gotta do is move it. It takes, make a fist. Put your hand up. Just accept it.
Yeah.
Relax. Relax. It's gonna go there. You go. Now we're introducing a higher level of stimulus. gonna get cut in a knife fight? There's no such thing as a knife fight. You're gonna get cut. You hurt? You bleed? Yeah. You get to decide where to get cut? Yeah. Places where there's not a lot of meat. Got me here. Yeah. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to.
Yes, you do.
Good, Elijah.
I don't want him to kill me. Are you kidding me? I'm buying him beer. Any questions or comments? Y'all cool? Sir? So who do you guys think is the best? Is it okay not to go for quick? Is it important to have instincts? Is it important to know how your body moves? Your body will do it itself. Like your mind, just let it do what it's supposed to do.
Am I going to do a 12 count?
Oh yeah.
Not yet.
You remember it? Let me see. Some places the kids start with T-ball. We're a little different.
Little child shall lead them, right? Boss, thank you so much. God bless.
Especially a lot of the grabbing stuff. Even big guys, down like that, or fingers, eyeballs, you don't like it. And you can control it. Those of you that I did that to, now you're blinking 2 or 3 times, but everybody's fine now. But that's reality. If I did this, you didn't react. See what happened? Ah! Yes. As soon as this happens here, how hard do you think that guy could punch you? When the crown of the head goes back. A lot of Muay Thai stuff, if they cut right here when they cut, and some of them do this, but straighten your neck and then just raise up. Okay, so now, watch what I'm going to do. Now raise up. Why? What I have? You have the occipital bone. Now it just spins right around. You don't have one finger above the occipital bone. It depends on how strong you are and how strong his neck is. Once I go like this, he's through. You don't have much time between you got that back. They still do that here, probably right on the way. You're going to swing with power. Now you block good, okay? Move his whole body. Bam! So you want to step out when that comes. Now when you put it down, he's going to step out slightly this way. Take this down, intercept right here. Try to go to the outside. Well, you can do whatever you want, but yeah, depending upon how it forms out.
I roll on this one. I never lose contact.
I'm glad I switched over.
I never lose contact. I just start.
You don't want to punch real hard because it actually, I got hard knuckles. I punch steel plates all the time. But it's easy to break someone's leg doing that. Even the MMA gloves on, you go bam and you hit hard, that guy's going to go, wow, that was a good shot. The guy in the ring, he's going to pretend he didn't feel it. But a lot of times, you know how they pretend they didn't feel it? They switch step. That lets you know it had effect. When you switch step, don't bunny hop. You're going to about right here, and that guy's going, bam, he's in. The faster you make it, the better it's going to be. Pro boxers and MMA fighters have got superb footwork. Most of them rely on more power with their bomb. But Muhammad Ali, other than when he fought Foreman and Frazier, when he came up with rope-a-dope, he'd dance around, make you miss. Silva, MMA fighter, how many guys has he just done this to? And they miss. He's taking head movement, core body movement to a very high level. Your big triangle goes from this hand to this shoulder, back to this hand. So, if I punch this gentleman and I did this, but now watch what, I'm going to punch it, so watch this. This isn't hard, right? What did I do different? I didn't punch any harder, what did I do?
You grounded your way.
I used this shoulder as a pivot point and rotated my body. Your power comes from not only the back leg, from the angle that you make between the lead hand, the opposite shoulder, back to that hand. You want more power? Elongate the base, decrease the height of the triangle. If I punched out like this and his arm's already twisted this way here, all he can do basically is a backhand to me. He can't even do a jab because his hand has to be in line with the elbow to do, to hit me in the face. So, but if it's already here, you're just going to take it and twist it. Because he gave me that. It was the most logical thing to do. When he does that kick, I go bam, right here. Have this hand right here. But this is very deadly. This is nasty. This is nasty. Instead of hitting, you might pick it to hit, drive that thumb right in there. Right in there. These are excellent weapons. I developed these for all type of strikes on the body, breaking boards and other stuff with them. You don't have to take it to that level, but for the most part, you're not going to use these. This is a naturally strong digit, especially even up this way here.
Right back there.
Even if you grab someone, if I grab Tommy like this, it felt different when I grabbed you. If I grab you like this, I grabbed at it. When I go like this, what did I grab, Tommy?
You got flesh.
I got flesh. That's not gonna win the fight, but it does have a psychological advantage versus this.
Shock factor.
This has no shock factor. If you're coming through, come through. If you don't want to commit, get out. It's dangerous for you not to commit. You have to have 100% confidence in your technique. That does not mean it will work. But if you don't have 100%, you're fighting two people. The other guy and yourself. The only guy this would not work on is MD here. His neck is too darn big, and ordinarily when he stands, his chin's, don't just stand normal. It's hard for me to get that thumb in there because his neck is big, and he sort of has his chin tucked all the time, which is great, especially if you're a fighter. But his eyes are vulnerable. His ear is vulnerable. This is vulnerable. These have good slapping ability as well as everything else. Another one that I love is the throat grab. Grab my throat. No.
Yeah.
They're not going to punch you or kick you. Their sole intent is to get you to release this right here. This isn't a slap. As soon as I go like this, it's my shoulder. As soon as I go like this, that's my, you feel that versus that. One has power, the other just has some speed.
The main thing is don't stop. Go through it.
He punches you, defend.
All right. Trick number 2. Trick number 1.
I could do defensive drill 1.
Uchimata takedown to a key lock. Just throw a big connector. And armbar.
Number 2. Grab arm.
The original grab art 6.
All right. Main thing is don't stop.
Sir,
You goof it, you goof it.
Don't do grab out number 4, sir.
Okay? You guys are the backbone of AKA. Without you guys, AKA would be kind of minus a lot of folk. You guys really bring it to the table. We say thank you very, very much. Ali, as you see, is here with us today, and he thanks you very much, and we have a little something for you after we give the certificates out, okay? But we love you guys, and we thank you very, 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 very much for making AKA what it is. And now we have certificate presentation. Mr. Cox will call them up.
All right, guys, 17th Annual Spring 2016 Seminar. Be it known that Thomas Presley has attended the American Kajukembo Association's 2016 Spring Seminar held in Abilene, Texas, and thereby completed this phase of the American Kajukembo Association's System of Self-Defense Training held on the 16th of April in the city of Abilene, Texas, 2016. And I'll just go through the names after this. You guys can get your certificate. And, you know, it's a piece of paper, but the understanding of where it comes from runs so much deeper. You know, you guys are here for many reasons and through, I don't know, you know, different ways, but to have Chief Senior Grandmaster Don Nahoolewa, the founder of the Kajukembo, American Kajukembo Association here, and then the connection through that from, Senior Grandmaster George Jackson, Chavez, and on down the line, regardless, where you come from Professor Patrick McDaniel, and from all of this, all right? So it's the ohana and the growth that you want to continue to just prosper and improve and change your own life as well as those of all the others. That would be my quick speech on that. Thomas Presley, come on.
Tommy Gunn.
Tara Brandenburg. Donna Turnbow. Michael Parsons. Dalton Kennedy. Chris Gardner. You're welcome. Thank you. Aaron Gardner. Brandon Jimenez. Austin Postuma. Ty Nace. Michelle Chapman. Bryce Gregory. Jeff Gilbreth. James Gilbert. Brianna Beasley. Elijah Speck. Jay Cox. Logan Cox. Where do these guys come from?
Good work today.
Thank you for being with us.
Glad you made it, sir.
We'll be seeing you guys.
Tiffany Gos. You guys check your certificate because I was handing them quickly to Grandmaster, and if it's not your name, then it's not yours. Here's yours, Logan. Here's yours, Tiffany. Curtis Chambers, we know who he is. Cody Blake. A little quicker, Curtis. Brendan Ryan.
Good job for you.
David Radicke.
Good work today, sir. Thank you very much.
Good
day.
Hey,
Jose Campion. Gil Hunt.
thank you for being with us.
Cheryl Andrews. Britt Lindsay. Lynette Wyatt. Danny Halstead. MD Lunsford.
All right, so you keep up all that, okay?
Louis Arnold.
Thank you.
Alvin William. Tony Forbes-Stokes. Aaron Serta. Greg Ringness.
Well, he's so famous.
All right, thank you.
Congratulations with everything.
Nick King.
Watch that form, man.
No worries.
Yeah, ready?
No.
Nick King and Stefan Carr. I'll mess up. This is Stefan. Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it.
It's all yours now.
Hope you enjoy it.
Email, sir. Thank you.
You know I like it.
Thank you. Thank you for being with us. We appreciate it.
Did someone not receive a certificate? No? All right. Well, that's what we're talking about.
Michael,
Sir?
Michael.
Michael Blair?
Yeah, yeah.
Little Michael, the knife fighter.
No, he doesn't count.
Little Michael, the knife fighter, deserves a certificate.
Michael Cox? Come on, Michael.
Yeah. Good work, sir. Good work. Gain some weight, would you?
MD Lunsford. He is promoted to the grade of 5th degree black belt.
School.
Okay. She misbranded you.
It's like Steve Harvey.
So I got 2 5s.
You're 10, Bob. Make it 10.
Yeah. You're already there. And Mr. Lewis Arnold. Now, I know you probably know that these guys drive all the way from Greenville, South Carolina to be a part of our seminars every year. So, special group of guys out there in Greenville, and we're going to go and visit them pretty soon and take a gaggle over there and play around over there in South Carolina. All right, you'll be promoted to the grade of 7th degree black belt.